Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's January the 6th, 2023. We're going to talk about Quant Network today. Give you all the price news update into the market because I didn't do a price prediction on my last video in Quant. I wanted us to see whether or not the buyers or the sellers, which side of the market is actually going to try to dominate and move the market up or down. And so far, we really haven't gotten too much. So this price prediction today, don't expect too much out of a price movement in Quant, or at least we're going to try to see which side has the greater potential to see price go. It's going to be to the upside or to the downside. Now, I keep it real in this particular channel, so I'm not going to give you any fluff, any FUD, any FOMO. If I see weakness on the chart, then I have to tell you that I'm predicting that the market's going to go down. And if you're not too in touch with that, then this may not be the channel for you, because I want everyone to learn how to navigate in the cryptocurrency space without utilizing their emotions and just simply go off the charts. So let's go ahead and break this down real quick. Let's go ahead and look at this in Quant Network. So overall, like, I'm zooming out of the price chart and I only see the market in Quant Network traded within these two lines, which is a pretty wide distance between support and resistance here into the market in Quant. But nevertheless, there's still opportunity for us to bag profit, whether price on it goes up $10, goes down $10. There is still opportunity for us to see and make profit. So I wanted to start out on a longer term basis first, seeing that we are starting out on the new year in Quant Network. So let me zoom in on this price chart. You guys can see that it wasn't a strong year for Quant Network. You guys can see right here that overall for the year of 2022, the market ended down 41%, but the market did not close at the very bottom of that price bar. So that simply means to me that buyers did in fact come into the market in Quant Network. I mean, the volume is astronomical compared to the previous year of 2021. And then the market right here in Quant Network, you guys can see it closed off of the lows right here to where we started on this exchange, which is Binance. So yes, buyers are here. So this area right here is the area that we need to continue to see the buyers come in and hold the market right there. So as we go throughout 2023, keep that in mind as we look forward to the market in Quant Network trying to hold this particular level, which is around $100, maybe 115, 120. Look at this on the 6 months chart real quick. You guys can even see here on the 6 months chart that even though we did see weakness on this prior 6 month price bar, we were still able to close higher than the previous 6 months. Like I said, I'm showing you indications that buyers are now in the market for Quant Network. Let's look at this on the 3 months. So here it is in Quant Network on a 3 months chart. Now this is where the sellers are being generated. Like, this is telling us from a 3 months chart perspective that yeah, sellers are still here into the market, because the prior 3 months we saw the price in Quant Network run all the way up there towards $240, only to close down here at the very bottom with an increase in volume. That tells me that the market is not extremely strong in the long term. Here it is on the monthly chart, and this is where the selling started. So the month of October is where the selling started into the month for Quant Network. This is where it all began, right here. And ever since then, we've been trending down. So it's going to be really important for us to get confirmation of buyers going forward from $80 to $100. Quant Network on the 5-weekly chart, here it is. This is as we're dwindling down time frames. I think you guys can see how weak the market is being generated on the charts. Like, this is weakness here on the 5 weeks, and over the last 3 or the last 2 completed 5-weekly price bars, people are still selling the Quant. Now there is a market of buyers though. We're seeing how buyers are not allowing price in Quant to move extremely to the downside, but nevertheless the sellers are still here as well. Okay, here it is on the 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Here it is on the weekly chart so far. And again, these weekly price bars is telling me that buyers are trying to move the market higher, but every time they move the price higher, the sellers come back in and push the price back down. That is why I'm leaning more towards price in Quant being weak rather than it being strong right now. Okay, here it is on the 3-day chart. So we got 12 hours and 13 minutes left on this current 3-day price bar. And again, you guys can see overall that the market in Quant Network is making lower highs into the market. So if we're not able to see price break $120 to the upside, then we need to be prepared for price to go down. Now again, like I told you in the beginning of the video, I'm looking for price to go down, but not extremely far. Okay, so maybe 100, maybe 90, no lower than $80. in terms of where we can see buyers still approach the market in Quant Network. Because I really think that this is a very good area to where the market has found buyers and sellers. It's balanced. Okay, so let me go ahead and move this over to the 2-day chart. Okay, so I am going to play a little bit of weak because I'm not going to be extremely weak into the market in Quant Network. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm looking at in terms of where I'm expecting price to move. Right now, okay, like I said, as long as price in Quant definitely trades below 120, the greater chance of where price is going to move is to the downside. It's going to go lower. Okay, that's my perception. That's my thinking process. But I'm going to bring it up just a little bit higher to give us a cushion to allow the market, if the buyers do try and stage another comeback, that if they're not able to break above 126, then we already know that that's not going to be a substantive move, and we can still look forward to price going down. So my first price target for Quant is going to be right here around $104, which is 4 3/4. Like I said, I'm not looking for the price to go too far. My second one is going to be around 100. You guys see it's around 9% move to the downside. And then my lower end, my third price target, is going to be down here around like 95. You guys see it's around 13.5% market move in Quant. And I'm done. You know, it's not that hard. It's not that difficult to see what price and what people are trying to do, where they think the market is likely to go, because every time someone comes and places a trade, it's recorded. And it simply means that somebody's feeling bullish, somebody's feeling bearish, because the price chart is a direct image of what the overall market is trying to do. And so far, the market is kind of balanced. And it's kind of hard to determine which side of the market is actually dominating or winning at this particular moment. Like, I'm going to keep it real. I don't see one side of the market actually winning right now. But when I zoom out on these different time frames, 12 months, 6 months, 3 months, even on the 5-weekly chart, we're definitely seeing that the sellers have the edge on those time frames. And considering that, then we need to consider thinking that price is majorly weak. So I'm going to continue to follow that notion. But you guys got my 3 price targets. I'm not looking for a monumental move to the downside right now. But as time continues to go on, as the price bars continue to get printed, then we'll see how weak the market really is. So I'm done. I want you all to go ahead and give me your thoughts, though. The comment section of this video is open for Quant Network. Drop me your price target, your price prediction as to where you suspect Quant is going to go for the month of January, possibly the beginning of February. Where do you see price being? Because that's how we're able to win in the markets against our competition. We have to be ahead of them. So I want you all to try it. Hit the like button as well. Share the video and also subscribe to the channel. Tap that bell notification. Definitely want you all to be one of the first ones to see my videos and my content, to give you all a heads up as to what we're looking forward to in terms of price action. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.